Hi, I'm Rico and this is 123Tube, and this is the Sabrent Rocket Nano 2TB. Now, there have been quite a few reviews and unboxings already of this device, but I'm going to try and look at this from a slightly different angle and, well, I'm going to try and justify the reasons as to why I needed one of these. So I had some vouchers and in the end this cost me £44 of my own money, but I still needed a reason as to why I should purchase this. And well, I basically came up with a slightly mad but I think a sensible possibly idea, and it's the next gen consoles. They have super fast SSDs and they're going to be amazing with the next gen games, especially the exclusive games. But someone like me who still has a backlog of, well, actually probably about 5 PlayStation 4 exclusives that I haven't played yet, I want to be able to play them on the PlayStation 5 with possibly the enhanced features and resolution and so forth. But what I don't want to do is install these games on the super fast SSD because there's not going to be any benefit. So that's where this comes in. So I'm going to plug this into the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 will support USB 3.1 Gen 2. I'll be very, very surprised if it doesn't. And I'll be able to run these games and more from this Sabrent drive at a much faster rate than was ever possible on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Even if you plugged a SATA SSD into the PlayStation 4 Pro, you would never ever get the full speed of that SSD because the rest of the system was just a bottleneck. Now obviously that isn't the case with this new console, anything but the case, because it's been designed specifically to move data around as fast as humanly possible. So that is the plan, to load these games onto the upcoming next gen consoles and not use up that precious super fast SSD. So with that in mind, I'm going to do a few little benchmarks using Crystal Disk Mark, and we're going to have a look at the relative speeds of everything, including this drive here, so we can get an understanding of where I'm coming from. Okay, enough of me waffling on. So here is a mechanical drive, very similar to one that you would find in a PlayStation 4 Pro. And as you can see, we've got a read speed of 115 megabytes per second and a write speed of 118. On the right here we have a SATA 3 SSD. Now this would be the sort of SSD that a lot of people would replace their mechanical hard drive in their PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro. Now here we're actually seeing the full speed that this drive is capable of, and as you can see it's quite a bit faster than a mechanical drive. On the bottom left we have the Sabrent Rocket Nano. Now we've plugged this into a USB 3 port, so we're not getting the full speed of the drive, but as you can see it's still roughly nearly 4 times faster than the mechanical drive. And on the bottom right here now we have the Sabrent Rocket Nano plugged into a USB 3.1 Gen 2 port, so we're getting the full speed of the device, and as you can see it's substantially faster than the mechanical drive. Now do bear in mind that it will probably perform much faster than the numbers suggest because it's not reliant on seeking the data on the mechanical drive. It's a lot faster at seeking data, so therefore I expect the performance to be anything up to maybe 15 times faster. Okay, one final comparison here. On the left we've got the Rocket Nano, and on the right we have a Gen 4 SSD that is plugged into my gaming PC, and as you can see it's massively faster. It's so fast that actually it's not being fully utilized at the moment, but it will do in the near future. But the reason why I wanted to show you this is because the SSD in the PlayStation 5 is actually much faster than this. So the next gen performance that we're going to get from the new consoles is immense, and that's why I don't want to eat up all that super fast SSD with old PS4 games that are not going to fully utilize that speed. That's why I think the Sabrent Rocket Nano is an excellent choice to back up all your old games. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about, and I talked about it a lot. So we're going to end the video here, and if you've got any comments or you want to suggest anything, put it into the comments below. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Please like and subscribe and all of that, and thank you for watching.